Okay, hi. Let's do some Neopet news. Let's do some dailies. I don't even know the last time I was on here, so we're gonna do some stuff. Kiko Day. You can now get Relic Kiko. I like the color Relic. I don't like Kikos. So there is that. There's this new outfit, Mystical Astronomer, available at unis. There is a colorful female koi dancer dress. That is a gold recoloring. There's a salad. And you can get this spirit thing if you want to use Neo Cash. There's new Void pet styles available, so if you head on over to the Rainbow Pool, there's new colors of Void for 9 pets, none for the Vandy though. Isn't that wild that I have a Vandy that I want to make my plot pet, but there's no Void paint color yet, so can't do that. But there's like an Eerie, Loop, Lenny, Jub, Poogle, Scorchio, Shoiru, Tecco, and then Varwolf. So a Jub got one before a Vandy. That's crazy. There's dye work stuff that I couldn't tell you about. There's some Altador Cup stuff. I've been ignoring the Altador Cup. That's part of the reason why I haven't been on Neopets. Is that I did a little bit of Altador Cup stuff, and then I'm like, actually, I low-key don't like this still, so I stopped playing. I think I got like the lowest tier trophy, which is kind of iconic, and also Fairyland dead last. So shout out to Fairyland girlies. Love being last. But there was some stuff going on with the Altador Cup. And then like there's Team Avatars, something. I guess Meridel is the victor, so shout out to them. Trophies, yeah. I didn't do any of the achievements. There's all this stuff. So I'm sure the Neo boards are talking about it. I just can't bring myself to care about Altador Cup. And now I have like a whole year of just ignoring whatever's going on in Altador Cup world. Trudy's surprised there's new streak prizes that is cool. So there's some Usul stuff, very Usul heavy. It literally says this is an Usul themed set, so I don't know why I'm surprised. For people that can get to a 7-day streak on Trudy's, congratulations. You can use some of this stuff. There is something was broken, but it's fixed. That's cool. Didn't even know that was broken. Results are in from the jellyneo staff tournament. So there you go for the staff tournament people. There's been like a lot of free cakes over at the NC Mall. Neopets usually does this for the anniversary of the NC Mall. You go, you get the cake, it gives you some stats, and it gives you an item. So this specific one you can get hit points for. You can claim these on your side account. There's a whole guide on jellyneo. That's why you gotta check out jellyneo, because sometimes there's a free cake that gives you stats, and I'm gonna have to use that one day on Lepediolite, who I've not really been training at all. But Lepediolite is also gonna be in like the lodge for the next like 80 days, so that's fine. There's essences, so essence girls. There you go. Makeship Can Rick and Hannah pre-orders have launched. If you are a plushie person and you want some of them, you can get those, and it looks like these are only available during the pre-order window. So until August 6th at 5 a.m. Neopet Standard Time. That gives y'all a couple little paycheck cycles to save up a little bit, get one of these, and it's estimated to ship in October, so there you go. There you go. Final days for Fairy Fragment Gone Fishing event. That ended 2 days ago. Sorry. Last minute prize shop changes for the Altador Cup. This is like part of the Altador Cup drama. There's an omelet. Okay. Event inbox and fruit machine converted to the new layout. So, yeah. Tuskaninny Day toy. Looks like a little seal. Like, is it supposed to be a plush? Little tag? Okay, there's this over at unis. There's, let me say it. There's a botanist outfit, which is kind of cute. I low-key love these little propagations right here. I'm not like a Tuskaninny girl, but I like these propagations, which I think you can only use for like a Tuskaninny. But if you could use on any of the animals, I would get it. But there we go. There's a red recolor of a parka. There's a new plushie. There's some stuff at Neopet Fresh Foods. And then this Mystery Day capsule. I didn't do my ranking for the new toy color. I don't like the Tuskaninny. It's not my favorite Neopet. And then for the color toy, toy's hit or miss. Toy's very hit or miss for me. This is fine. It's like a little plush. That's cool. And that's my ranking for the toy Tuskaninny. There's that stuff. There's the archive book collector avatars revealed. So there's this avatar that you get for completing a set. So I don't have any of the books. That's fine. Let's go to page 3. There's new stuff over at jellyneo, which we're not going to talk about. I'm going to scroll through. I'm going to keep scrolling. A lot of new updates. Ixie Day Roundup. So that happened on the 11th, not me being like a week late. Anyway, Void Ixie. I don't love an Ixie, but I don't dislike an Ixie. I just forget about them as like a Neopet concept. But I am liking the Void color. So that's my Ixie Day ranking. There is a Malevolent Jester outfit over at Priggy Pants and Swalfly, which I've never heard of before in my life, but I do kind of like this Jester outfit. I'm not like into clowncore and like the clown circus aesthetic, but like I kind of like the way that this outfit looks, and it's very like the Why So Serious like Pop Mart series, like that. I liked this. I like clowns. I don't know why, but like sometimes the clown vibe works for me, sometimes it doesn't. This works in the way that like the Why So Serious works. If you don't know what that means, congratulations. There's a cape. So they're doing a lot of recolors, I guess, for previous items. There's a blind box featuring Tarla. There's ice cream. There's a book. And you can get this Pet Day capsule. And you can get some of this like pinky purple, ooky spooky, like gothic light stuff. There's Tales of Jacardia logging calendar and quick stock stuff. Altador Cup trophy requirements are there. Void Within replay cookies are released, so you can like go back and get more points for the Void Within, and I think get like an updated trophy. I don't really know. I'm not reading through all that. I'm over the plot. Plot's over to me. Plot's over to me. So good luck to people spending their real life money trying to finish this plot. There's new Dye Works stuff. There's a second free mall of the NC birthday. Second free NC Mall birthday cake. This one gives you strength and this little alien Aisha. Altador Cup was broken up into different rounds. Okay, Companion app added the healing springs and the giant omelet. Kiko Match Madness is concluded, and I have my trophy because I'm a legend. There's a new quest log. I think I went through the quest log. I think I did stuff for Altador Cup. There's an update to the auction house. There's that stuff. Final day for Altador Cup sign-ups. Rubbish Day Dump. We're going to just say that I talked about this. And if I didn't, well, too late now. Let's do some dailies. How's everyone doing? I know I took a little second off. I just, took some time off. Also, Beef Chomp is not my new main pet. As y'all can see, Beef Chomp is active right now. I got the avatar for having a snow bunny attached for like a year, and I had that attached to Lepediolite. So then I took snow bunny off of Lepediolite. But whenever like what's his name? Who's the one that's supposed to be eating your pet but you never eats mine? Termalculus? Yeah, him. Whenever he's awake, I usually go and I try to get him to eat my pet. And for whatever reason, I removed the snow bunny from Lepediolite. So, a lot of my people are petless at the moment. I only have like 5 pets, and I like kind of like a bunch of them. So, the pet attached to Beef Chomp, I have like the least amount of attachment to. Pookie McDroolish, the Fire Hassie. Don't really care what happens. So, I just have Beef Chomp active just in case Termie's around and wants to eat one of my pets. You eat a pet that I don't really care for. But I've been back on this little site for like 3 years, and Termie has not eaten my pet. People want Termie to eat the pet, so you can get an avatar or something associated with it. like, I'm not a serious avatar collector, but like if it's something that takes like 2 seconds out of my day, I will do it. Like dealing with the kings. I think you get an avatar for doing the king stuff. Not me though. If we come on over to Trudy's, we can do this. Anyways, like I was saying, I haven't just like been on Neopets for a sec. Altador Cup. Did like 3 days. Pieced out. Somehow got a trophy. Not the top one. Fairyland got last place, which is legendary and iconic. Love that for us. That's why I choose Fairyland. Because I feel like they're usually like not a good team. And then this year with the different like rankings, like Fairyland I don't think won a single game. Like we didn't win a match against like anyone, I feel like. So it was just very like low stakes, which I love, but I was just peeking around for other Neopets stuff a couple days ago. Apparently everyone hated the way this Altador Cup was ran, and it was too short, and that in the very first day, depending on who you face, determined if you were in the top bracket or the bottom bracket, and there was no way to change that. I just, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think there's anything TNT can do to make me enjoy Altador Cup besides get better games. And I don't like the little obstacle course caper. I played it on full screen and that kind of helped, but the hitbox is just way too big for my comfort. And then I don't know how to do Yu-Ball. There's a little slushy one that I hate, and there's something else that I don't like because I feel like there's like other games. So I just took a little time off, let you all have fun with the Altador Cup. I've been busy watching Naked and Afraid because I just got into that show. Because why would I do something productive with my time? No, it's been binge watching Naked and Afraid. And it made me realize I couldn't be on this show. I can't do reality shows in general. Like, there's like the talent-based ones. Not my forte. My talent, I don't think, can be conveyed on a reality TV show. I can't do the survival ones like Naked and Afraid and like Survivor. Just, I'm not meant to be stranded on like a wild island, like out there with like nothing and just you and the elements. I don't think I could start a fire, and I know that's kind of like key to survival. And then there's like imaginary like instances where you're like randomly dropped off on an island and you're trying to survive. I understand that like the goal is to get off the island and find like other people, and I just simply would refuse to do that. Like if I was trapped on an abandoned island, like the three items I would want with me on a deserted island is like sunblock, a book, and like a hammock, because I'm not trying to live there a long time. I really want to just like vibe and everything. Like I don't know, like one time in like high school we had to use matches for science class for something, and my matches would not light. So like I literally can't even start a fire with a match. So I wouldn't be able to like start a fire. I don't know the different like mushrooms, which ones are safe. I don't know which berries are safe, because there's all that. I can't catch a fish. I can't kill an animal. I'm very disconnected from my food source, like, which isn't good in the grand scheme of things, but I'm not changing it at this point in my life. I'm too old, and I just couldn't survive. I truly couldn't. Like, when I travel, I go to theme parks, I go to museums. I don't even go to like beaches. That's too close to like survival for me. Sometimes I'll go to like a forest preserve because I have one of those near me and it's super cute. I can't do the other thing is the bugs. Can't do that with Naked and Afraid. No, 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 no. Cannot do the bugs. Truly, if I had 5 items on my island, I would add like a mosquito net or something and then just stay in there forever and then not get any food. And then I guess for my 5th item, I would do like little reusable straws that they give to like people that like filter out the salt water, make like salt water safe to drink, because I'm just assuming my deserted island will be in like salt water and not fresh water, and then I can like have a little bit of water through like those little like straws that like allegedly make salt water safe to drink. So I could have a little bit of water, but I'm not planning on surviving that long, but like a little water here or there. And then my bug net, a book, sunblock, and a little hammock. I am riding out my time on that island. I'm not trying to survive. I'm not trying to survive. I don't even go to like beaches and such. on vacation. I just don't need to be out there. But anyways, I've been spending these last 2 weeks of the Altador Cup watching Naked and Afraid from the comfort of my apartment. Because I couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. Could not be me over here out in the wild. What, catching fish with my bare hands? Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to cook meat to the like right temperature. I know what vegetables look like if they're the vegetables that I can find in like a grocery store. If they're the ones that I can't find in a grocery store, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know. So I'm not meant to survive. I don't even know how I started talking about this. But let me know your survival tips down below. You can leave it for other people. It's very similar to my deserted island. If the zombie apocalypse breaks out, I'm not trying to survive. I'm going to the closest pharmacy and I'm doing what I gotta do. Like, I'm not trying to survive out here. Like, I was born in the correct time period where I had like internet and there's air conditioning all the time and I can get like a really large drink with ice. Like, I can't do the survival stuff. It's not my thing. So there's that. Don't know where this conversation came from, but that's how I'm doing. How are you all doing? How's everyone on Neopets doing? How was your team doing in Altador Cup? How were your avatars? How were your restocking? How are the shops? Let me know down below. Yeah, what is up next for me? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Sorry for not posting a lot, but posting's gonna be like a little odd. A little odd for like the next week because I have a trip, and then like it should be like 2 weeks of normal stuff if I have like a normal posting schedule. And then I'll be off because I have to go to a convention. So this is just me saying like I'm still here. Sorry for not posting regularly, but I'm booked and busy this summer going to conventions and going to theme parks. So I can't like be playing Neopets like that. And there's also not like a big site-wide event, so that sucks. But I'm pretty sure the next one is Furry Festival, which is like September, October. So we can look forward to that. Let's do this little pet lab ray. Who are we zapping? Your ad here. Okay. And then I still don't like the zap again. It doesn't have the same drama and elegance that the old Labray have, but like you gotta update Neopets, I guess. I suppose. So we got strength points, then movement points. It's not as flashy as when you would have to like reselect the pet and go through the whole song and dance again. Let's get my premium wheel out of the way, and then that'll kind of be it. I just wanted to be like, hey, I'm alive. I just, some people only come to Neopets for Altador Cup. That's when I took my little break. An oddly busy summer for me. I usually like don't do things like that's my whole shtick. Like I'm playing Neopets. I don't do stuff, but I am a little bit busy. So there we go. Oh, I did some fishing. I got an Akara board game. Anything. Let's go to the NC Mall so I can get this code stone because I have like 4 horror code stones left. And how do you even get to the NC Mall? Is it here? NC. There we go. I don't know how Neopets works. And I hope you all are doing good. Hope it's nice and cool out there because it's been hot where I'm at. Can't stand it. Cannot stand how hot it is. Hope everything's chill. Hopefully the air quality is cool where you're at because it's very bad for me. It's horrible out here where I'm at. So, my Canada friends, hope you all are doing swell. I don't really know what else to say. Just a little pop in. Let's see my trophy. I guess maybe. There we go. So this is my Kiko Match Madness champion matchmaking whatever first place 10 out of 10. Then the Altador Cup 2026 I got bronze. I didn't even get enough like little stamp. I have like maybe 300 points in the Altador Cup. I was doing what's the kick out showdown and make some noise. Those are the easiest for me, but I'm not trying to play like 200 games a day, so I just simply didn't. And I got the bronze. trophy, which that, like, look at this. Kind of love it. Like, I need more trophies on my user lookup. I'm very, like, user lookup trophy motivated. So there we go. Participant, we upgraded from a participant to a trophy. I will take bronze, and then game trophies. I haven't gotten anything in a second. No site feature trophies. I kind of want, like, to feed one CAD so I can get that on my user lookup. I don't really need to do the whole 75 song and dance, but maybe feeding a CAD is in my future. We will see. Hope you all are doing chill. I'm going to put some stuff in my inventory and then let you all go. I'm going to put some stuff not in my inventory. I'm going to put some stuff in my safe deposit box for my inventory and let you all go. Hope you're doing well. I will see y'all at some point before the end of July, and then in August, and then after, like, mid-August, I should be back on here once or twice a week talking about Neopet stuff. But if there's anything, any video topics, you know, let me know and I can get to it. But right now I have to log off because I have to pack, because I leave in like 12 hours. My flight's in 12 hours. It takes me an hour to get to the airport. And I like to be at the airport early, so I try to get there like 2 hours ahead of time. And I have to shower and wash my hair and do an everything shower. And I'm mainly packed, like my suitcase is packed. It's my little personal item carry-on that's not really packed. So I should probably like put a book in there and like my chargers and stuff. So I have to get that popping. And then I have to go to my theme parks. So I'll see y'all later. Still alive, still rocking out, just busy. But I know you all are also busy people. So thanks so much for the continued support. I have a lot of videos, so if you truly miss me, a lot of stuff on my channel. Go back and watch the Advent Calendar series. That's 31 videos. By the time you watch all the Advent Calendar videos, I will be back to posting. So, sorry for the Midwest goodbye, but that's the only goodbye I know how to do. Bye.